Salam alaikum, alaikum salam, que Samuel Hakutare a todo, to all. I pray that the Most High, that power that be, blesses you guys all. I came in this morning with a question. It's kind of like a question, but I'm also going to try to explain a little bit about the question. You guys don't have to answer it, because I'm going to try to explain the question I'm asking. I'm going to try. A lot of spiritists and spiritual people, right? They work with different types of energies, whatever tradition or faith-based system they use. We're talking anything that has to do with spirits, all right? And they work, those spirits work their things, and they're capable to do and move energies to do whether good or bad, whether make things balance or imbalance. Have you ever asked yourself, when you go to it, just an example, when you go to get a consultation, right? Why do they ask you for your date of birth and your name? The majority of people do this. They ask you for your name and your date of birth. Or they could just ask you for your name. Or they could just ask you for your date of birth. But usually it's both of those. And not only are you giving your name and date of birth, sometimes whether you do it online through a photo system like WhatsApp or any other video calling system, your face is there. Your aura is there. Your information is being projected through a phone, right? Like the phone becomes a portal. Look at it as a portal, all right? So with your name and your date of birth, even if you're not in video, how is it that they could divine for you and give you information that nobody knows, only you know? And we're talking about not the scammers. We're talking about the real spiritual people that do have gifts and do have their spirits that work with them and are capable of giving the right information. How is it that they could divine for you just with your date of birth and your name, right? And how is it that they could give you stories or give you situations of your life, and also how to solve it? What do you have to do, what you should not do, what you should eat, what you should not eat, what you should wear, what you should not wear, what time should you be out, what time should you not. Different things happen with different occasions for different individuals, right? So we trust in these things, that whoever's on the other side divining for us, if we can't be there, and even if we're there personally, we trust in that what they say is correct, and also what hits you that you know that nobody knows but you, what came out in that reading. Why am I starting with this? I'm starting with this example, right? Because I see a lot of people on the internet, and I see even big people, big meaning people that are leaders, people that you look up to, you understand? And you respect them for the knowledge they know and their years in it and the content that they put out and give you. And I'm not just saying only the people that we respect and we see. I'm also talking about others. But as far as the leaders, you would think that a lot of them will be a little bit more careful, set the right example for the next generation of practitioners, you know? And I'm talking about Palo, of course, Nkisi Malongo, Palo Monte, Palo Mayumbe, whichever Hama you're from. Okay. Now, if somebody could divine for you just with your name and your date of birth, somebody also could do harm to you with your name and your date of birth, right? That's the question, right? Can't they? Now let's go a little more further. If they have your name, your date of birth, and they have your essence, your picture, whether on a screen recording or took a snapshot or photograph, the information that you're projecting right now is from you, your aura, how you look. They can use that against you to do works, right? Whether good or bad, because there's people that do works and for distant people, and there's people who do work for people that are close by. All right, and we understand that a person that has the knowledge and the understanding of the practice, they could help you out with a picture, or they could destroy you with a picture. So now we got date of birth, full name, and a picture. Okay, now let's take it a little bit further. Not only do you have those three things, let's say that you have a video like me that I'm making right now. You don't have my date of birth, you don't have my full name, but what do you have? You have my picture. You have the information that my aura is giving out. Let's just say aura. Okay, just so you can get kind of where I'm going at. Now you have my voice. My voice, the signal that I'm throwing out that's going into this phone, being deciphered in order for you to hear my voice on the other side. It's a wave of information. It has its own frequency. It has hertz, high pitches and low pitches. That's information also that comes from you. So now you have date of birth, you have pictures, you have full name, you have voice of that person. Well, all of these things you could do good or you could do harm. That's why when you look online and you go to some of the Enganguleros pages, you ever notice some of them got their face covered? Or up to here, or up to here, they're covering their face. But they don't want you to see their face, because they understand that a good practitioner could use their aura and could use their words. Some of them forget about this, the mouth talking that comes directly from you. So now you have, once again, date of birth, full name and last name, a picture or a video of a person, then the voice of the person. Those are four things already that you have. And any of those that you have, you could do harm to a person to a certain extent. The more you have, the easier it is, because you have more information of the person. Four things creating different information, but for the same person. Four ways to find you. Four ways to identify you. Okay? You know that your fingerprint, you have a fingerprint, right? But when you get your fingerprint taken, you see that it's just not, all the lines and the circles on your fingers are not the same pattern. They're different patterns. That distinguishes you. Different turns. Wider, smaller. Same thing. Four informations right now you're giving them. Now let's go a bit further. You are a practitioner, you're an Ngangulero, Ngangulera. Now you're making videos and you're showing all your Nkisis, all your pots. You're showing your figurines, your statues, whether they carve out of wood or whatever. You're showing signets and signatures. What do you think a good palero or good palera that wants to do harm to that person would do with the information that they're showing online, whether through pictures, whether through video, whatever? They're showing what they have. The same way we have information, our things carry information. Our Nganga carries information. Our sculptures made out of wood, that you charge them, have information. I don't know if you guys ever heard of people breaking people's pots, cracking people's pots, blowing up their pots, messing their things up, robbing people's spiritual things. You know, there are treaties that are made that you can't, but there are some treaties that they could. So you have to be very careful on what you show online. See, I take a chance. Tata Fumba take a chance. Tata Matama takes a chance. Everybody that's online that's trying to give some information out to help, whatever ATR or whatever spiritual belief you have, we all take chances by being on here. Because we understand that by our face, by our voice, by our names, by our date of births, by our spiritual cauldrons or receptacles or statues or whatever we may have, from whatever ATR, whatever spiritual practice that we practice, we understand that once you start showing that, not only could they do harm to you with what they could catch from you, as far as the information I told you, also now you're giving them information and pictures of your stuff, of your pots, of everything that you have. And you might look at it like there's nothing wrong with it, because you might be happy, you might feel good that you have these things, or maybe even what's the word I'm looking for? Even like orgulloso, in another word. I can't say it in English. Can't find it right now. Because of that. You're not doing it with bad intent. But you're going to have people that's going to catch that stuff that you're doing. They're either going to talk bad down upon you, or they're going to stay shut. And the day that they want to do something bad to you or try, they're going to use all that information that you posted and that you put against you. And then you guys do not, I don't know, I'm not going to say you guys, but not everybody understands. In a spiritual battle, it could be different situations that happen. A tata or a yaya could go into a spiritual battle with each other, and it's only them two, with whatever they have in their possession, meaning whatever Nkisis they have. Now, a tata or a yaya could go in a battle with somebody, have other tatas and other yayas in that battle with them, meaning that they have a good relationship, they have a good understanding, or they are godchildren and goddaughters. They already are yayas and tatas and got their stuff. And now you just don't got that one ngangulero on top of you. Now you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe more on you. 24/7 on you. You know, be careful, guys. Be careful. Be smart. I know I have talked a little bit about this in the past, but it's just something that just continues and continues and continues and continues to happen. And I understand. I understand how it feels to receive and have your things and be glad and be happy and be, you feel great. But at the same time, you could do harm to yourself by doing that. So, like I said, this names, full names, date of births, very dangerous. Very dangerous. So I hope you guys got a little bit of what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to knock nobody. That's not me. I'm only trying to give a little information, a little help, which I have in the past spoke a little bit about this. But it just seems like everybody just keeps on doing it. And And I'm not going to speak about this anymore. This will be the last video I speak about people showing their stuff or people showing their face or talking or whatever, because I show my face here and I speak here. So I know and I understand that somebody could try to use this and start attacking me. But it's upon ourselves to always have our guard up. It's upon ourselves to always be on top of our things, to know what's coming, who's trying, and we take it from there. I hope you guys have a great day. And salam alaikum, alaikum salam. If any of you guys want to leave a comment, just leave a comment. I always leave my email, w3qin1973@gmail.com. You email me. You give me a little bit of what you need help with, or what can I explain to you, and I'll send you my phone number, and then we could call, or you could text it over the phone to me. All right? Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Samilo hakutara todo. Thumbs up, please, for the algorithm. For me, I don't care. Algorithm. You'll notice you'll never see no pay advertisement on my stuff. I don't care who does it. It's fine. Like I explained it before. But for me, myself, I don't need to get paid to make videos. I work. I don't need it. Be safe, guys.